Hey everyone, this will be the care of baby betas. Mine is hiding at the moment, but I'm sure she'll come out in just a few moments here. So their care is not much different from adults, but it does differ a little bit. You can find babies at Petco for about $2.99, male or female. So they are actually the same price as their veil-tail females are, adult females are. And sometimes you can find some that are even about half the size of my female there. And my baby is a female. Now for this video, it does not matter if you find a male or a female, the care is the same. First thing I would like to talk about is the size of the tank. If your baby is about the size of my baby, 2.5 gallon or bigger is going to be best. If yours is about half the size of mine or even smaller, I would actually recommend even down to about 1 gallon. This will help them find food better and not get lost in their tank. Even if that may sound funny to get lost in their tank, it can happen. And then also it will help them be able to find the air too, because they do breathe from the surface of the water, the air. And of course the major point there is that they can find their food just fine. The second thing about tanks is that you want to have a filter on them still, even with the smaller tanks than this. Mine's in a 3-gallon tank with a filter. Just make sure that the filter is not pushing them around or trying to suck them in, because of course that is stress causing and can actually end up killing your poor baby, and we do not want that to happen. And of course, temperature wise, you want it to be 75 to 80 degrees or so. So if it is below that, I would highly recommend a heater. Too low of temperatures for too long can cause stress as well, which of course can also lead to death, which again you do not want. Right, second major point I would like to make here for baby beta care is to still feed them pellets or bloodworms, things like that, but make sure that it is not too big. And I would stay away from flakes unless you mix those in with pellets and just feed them it sometimes. Pellets are just going to be a lot better for them overall. I would actually recommend the Fluval Bug Bites Beta. The beta version. They are nice and small, perfect for betas and even babies, because again they are nice and small. The pellet size is very, very small, and if that actually ends up to be even too big, you can always crumble it up a bit more, but it is very small, and mine has no problem eating it whatsoever. And here is a quick look at what the outside looks like. So yeah, I would highly recommend feeding that to your beta. It's a very high quality food. And one last major point I would like to make for baby beta care is companions. I would recommend, especially if your beta baby is even smaller than mine, just keeping maybe snails in with them. You could get ghost shrimp as long as your baby is big enough, but some of the ghost shrimp are actually bigger than what my baby is here, which could mean that the snail actually the shrimp might try to eat the beta, and you do not want that. You don't want to wake up with your beta in your shrimp's mouth. It would not be a good time. Otherwise, I wouldn't really recommend much else besides the snail, and then maybe some ghost shrimp if your beta is big enough for them. Alright guys, so there were 3 major points I just wanted to make that are a little bit different from adult beta care. But it's again basically the same as an adult beta. They're just a little bit more fragile, so you really do want to keep an eye on them just to make sure that they're doing okay. Alright guys, thank you all very much for watching. Hopefully this was somewhat helpful. And just one more thing I want to mention here is what my 2 tanks are, because I always have this question in my videos. This is the Aqueon Tri-Escape 3-gallon, and this is the Aqueon Ascent 6-gallon. Alright guys, thank you all very much. See you all next time. Goodbye.